for this task, I'm going to read the directions to you. Perform the task after I read the directions to you.
Okay.
All right, so first one is sit to stand. Cross your arms across your chest. Try not to use your hands unless you must. Do not let your legs lean against the back of the chair when you stand. Please stand now. Good, and have a seat. So she was able to come to stand without any assist or use of her hands, so she would be scored a 2. So number 2 is rise to toes. Place your feet shoulder width apart. Place your hands on your hips. Try to rise as high as you can onto your toes. I will count out loud 3 seconds. Try to hold this pose for at least 3 seconds. Look straight ahead. Go ahead and rise now. 1, 2, 3. That would be scored a 2. She was able to stand on her toes for 3 seconds. Moderate, a score of 1 would be heels up and not full range, or noticeably unstable. And severe, she's not able to stand on her toes for at least 3 seconds. So number 3, stand on one leg. So we got to do both legs for this one, so I'll have you decide which leg. So I'm going to read the directions. Look straight ahead, keep your hands on your hips. Lift your leg off the ground behind you without touching or resting your raised leg upon your standing leg. Stay standing on one leg as long as you can. Look straight ahead. Lift leg now. So that was 20 seconds. I'm going to have you do the same thing on your other leg. Okay, raise your leg now. And relax. Good. So she was able to hold each leg for 20 seconds. If one leg was different than the other, you would score the one with the least amount of points. So the next thing we're going to do is reaction postural control. So I'm going to provide resistance to her, and I want her, when I have you push against me, I'm going to push you from the front, from the back, and from both sides. During this, I'm going to let go, and I want you to do whatever's necessary, whether that's taking a step, if possible, and to correct your balance. Okay, so I'm going to face me, and hands are going to go on your chest, feet shoulder width apart. All right, and push into me. Okay, so push, 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 push. Good. So I'm going to face this way. Push into me. Push, 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 push. Good. I'll let you face this way. Lean back. Push, 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 push. Good. Now I'll face this way. Last one. Push, 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 push. Good. So for all of those, she was able to only correct herself with 1 step. So she would receive a 2 in all directions. Again, with the lateral, you would take, it's 1 score for both sides. You would take the one with the least amount of points. So the next part of this test is a sensory orientation. So the first one is stand feet together, eyes open on a firm surface. So go ahead and place your hands on your hips. Place your feet together until almost touching. Look straight ahead. Be as stable as possible until I say stop. And stop. So the next one is stance, feet together, eyes closed on a foam surface. So go ahead and step onto the foam surface. I want your feet as close as possible without touching. I'm gonna have you push your hands on your hips. And I want you to be as stable as possible until I say stop. I'm gonna have you close your eyes. Go ahead and stop. So the same as last time, she was able to stand there stable for 30 seconds. The next one is, I'm gonna turn it sideways so you can see, is standing on an incline surface with your eyes closed. So go ahead and step onto the inclined surface. Feet together but not touching. Hands on your hips. I'll have you close your eyes and stay as stable as possible until I say stop. Go ahead and stop. You may step off. So for this portion of the test, it's part of the dynamic gait assessment. So I'm gonna have you do certain tasks while we're walking back and forth. For example, I'll have you change speeds, walk faster, walk slower. Or I'll have you turn your head to the left or turn your head to the right. Try to maintain your normal walking speed throughout each task, okay? All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start walking straight down. Go ahead and walk as fast as you can. Then I'll have you turn around and come back. Go ahead and walk as slow as you can. Good, normal walking speed. Now would you turn your head to the right and to the left? Good. So now we're gonna walk with the pivot turn. So what I want you to do is walk to the end, turn around, and stop as soon as you're facing this direction. Good. Now you come back. I'm gonna have you walk towards the end. If there's an obstacle in your way, go ahead and step over it and continue walking. So for this task, I want you to stand, when I say go, I want you to stand up from the chair. Try not to use your arms. And then I want you to walk to the box right there, turn around, walk back, and sit down. I'm gonna time you. I'm gonna start the timer as soon as your bottom lifts from the chair, and I'm gonna stop the timer as soon as you sit back down, okay? So when you're ready, I will start the timer. 6 seconds. Now is the timed up and go with dual task. So I'm gonna have you do the same thing, but this time, as soon as you start walking, I'm gonna have you count backwards by 3, starting at 100, the entire time you're walking. So when you're ready, go ahead.
100, 97, 94, 91, 88, 85.
There you go. So she got around the same time as last time. 1 second difference. But overall,